And so how important is scale and getting to market both quickly and frequently with these updates? Because AI learns from usage. And so the more usage you get, arguably, I think, correct me if I'm wrong here, the faster your platform should be learning and the better it should get compared to the others.
Like all, tech products have network effects. Feedback loops are super important. There are certain peculiarities, I would say, of AI products. For example, the pre-training data is not just about more data. It has to have diversity of data. So even when we think about scale, you have to think about multiple dimensions, not just scale for scale's sake. But that said, yes, it will be very important. That's why I think it's important not to be in a lab. You have to get these things out safely. That's why we think about responsible AI and the safety around it, both from the design decisions as well as the technology as first class. You don't think of it later. You think about it right when you're building the model. And then, yes, the feedback loop at every layer of the stack will be important.
Talk to me about the downsides. And I know you're a technology optimist. It's my job to try to poke some holes in that, because the Rust Belt was created through moments and innovations like this. And maybe the AI Rust Belt won't be a place. Maybe it'll be a category of worker. How much resource are you putting into thinking through those effects, and what kinds of mitigation should governments be taking even now to lessen the impact for some workers?
Yeah, it's a great point. That's right. Whenever you have any type of, I'll call it industrial revolution, some people talk about this as perhaps the industrial revolution brought to knowledge work even. And so displacement is hard, and it impacts people's lives in a generation. That's one of the hardest things. And so I think the first thing is we'll have to probably do some of our very best work in skilling, reskilling, and wage support for a variety of jobs. These are certain things which I think we as a society, in our form of democracies, will have to figure this out. But we want to contribute to that. But the other thing, though, I'll just give you one anecdote, though. Take, say, what's happening with Power Platform, product of ours. That's probably the one product of ours which gives me the greatest pleasure, because when I see it, the reason is because whenever I see someone using it, they don't have an IT degree. They are working as a frontline person in healthcare, in retail, in manufacturing, in services. They picked this up, learned how to write an app, automate a workflow. Now, with this OpenAI models built in, which is you can prompt a workflow. And they suddenly start participating in the digital transformation of their org. Guess what happens? First thing, wage support goes up because they're now considered part of IT. That is one anecdote. I'm not saying that that's the answer, but we should also not fall for the lump of labor fallacy.
Right.
Because there will be new jobs or existing jobs that are now becoming more productive because of AI that will get better wage support. And we should tap into all that while being clear-eyed about what we as a society need to do to ensure that any displacement doesn't cause the hardship, like we know from industrial England in the 1800s.